What's up, guys? It's your girl Jen, and welcome back to my channel. This video is for my boss ladies out there. So this is a video for anyone who they are an entrepreneur and you own your own business, or you have got a side hustle going on and you're wanting that to eventually take over your current day job. Or even if you are a part of a bigger company and you got your eyes set for something bigger, like whether it be being vice president or just taking on the maximum amount of responsibility and project management, whatever it is, right? You're going for more, but you haven't fully, whether you're a business owner yourself or you are a part of a bigger company, you haven't fully been able to give yourself permission, or just haven't fully been able to take that next step, that next level. Like, you're good, but you want more. So I have to tell you, I know right where you're at, because I have been going through this transformation, and over these last probably last 9 months, really, like, I've been going through this like self-awareness journey for 5+ years now. My whole life probably, but like, I'm just saying, like, actually consciously aware of it. But these last 9 months though, I have really just been feeling, I don't know, just like boxed in a way. I just feel like there was something holding me back and I couldn't tell what it is, and I wanted an answer. So I've just been meditating, I've been searching, I've been reading so many books, I've been listening to so many podcasts, and I just have really just been trying to like deep dive into my subconscious and just my soul to be like, Jennifer Litchfield, like, what the hell are you doing? Like, I know you can do more, right? Like, what are you waiting for? And so I figured out what it is. I needed a female mentor. I needed a female boss biatch who was doing the damn thing and successful, and who I respected their opinion, and they had proven success and financial freedom, and they were doing things that I was wanting to do, that I am still wanting to do, that I am doing now. And let me tell you, I have 2 business coaches, and I've had them for 5 years, and I still have them. They're males, and they're both male, and they're both fantastic. They call me on my bullshit. They hold me accountable. They see bigger, bigger, bigger. They're serial entrepreneurs. They own or have owned 22 successful businesses. They're fantastic. They're so fantastic in their own right? However, I didn't realize, because they can't give me what I don't know. I need some, right? Like, they don't know this side. They didn't know a whole half of me. And I didn't realize that. They didn't realize that at the end of the day, there are certain things I needed to hear that they don't even know I need to hear as a businesswoman, to truly just unlock my full potential. And I thought it was like some like deep-rooted like daddy issues or something, something like that, because I was raised by a single mom. But no. And then it was like uncovered to like, oh, maybe it's a control thing. And I was like, look, I'm sure there is something in there, some childhood trauma about like instability and needing to control things. And then I'm sure there's something about the male approval that I'm seeking that has to do with my dad. But at the end of the day, like, I knew that wasn't the end all be all. Like, I knew that wasn't like the bottom layer that I just had to like accept about myself and just work through. I knew that. Well, it was only because I kept seeking and reading and listen to this podcast and listen to this podcast and listen to this book and listen to this person speak, and put myself in position so that I could finally be able to hear what I needed to hear. And it was from a female, and it was from a female mentor. And that's what I realized. I now realize that that's what I was missing. Ooh, it's raining. Ooh, granny bra. Hey. That's what I was missing from my business structure. That's what it was. And it wasn't until she said, it was fierce female leadership podcast. That's what I stumbled upon. And it was like a podcast of a podcast, like a rabbit hole of podcasts. And then I read a book, and then that she was interviewed on the back cover. I mean, it was a lot. But I ended up on that podcast, and it was there that I heard the fact that women are trying to play as a CEO. If you are trying to play the same by the same rules as what everyone else around you, which is going to be the majority of men in these high stakes meetings, in these big successful boardrooms that you're sitting in, these opportunities that you're seeking, 9 times out of 10, they are going to be companies led by a male owner, by a majority of a male board members, right? Like your voice, it takes a valiant effort and just so much courage for our voices to be heard at all. Like it does. And so I loved that I heard her say that. I loved that she said, or someone she interviewed had said, that we can't play by the same rules. We can't wait to speak up in a meeting only after, if the way it's done, that your superior speaks, and then kind of like you speak when you're spoken to type of thing. Like you provide feedback. If you're at like this, seeking this opportunity, or you're presenting something, it's like you don't give your input or feedback unless directly asked by your superior type of thing. And I was like, holy shit. I love that they said that, because what she did say, what they don't mention then when they're guiding us, right, and mentoring us, is what they don't mention is your male counterpart, your male peer, your male competition, they don't wait to speak up. They don't wait for permission. They just naturally don't. We women are naturally people pleasers. We are naturally nurturers. We're naturally a supportive type of role. That's in our nature. We're wired that way. And that's great. And that serves us very well. And that's why we are able to create these successful companies at rapid rates. And the reason why the return on investment for investors, they're seeking out female entrepreneurs and female startup companies, because their return on investment is like 75% higher than the capital that when they give it to a male startup company. Like, hello, like we know we get more bang for your buck. Our employees are happy. Our employees are appreciated, and I'm not saying that companies that aren't led by women aren't, the employees aren't appreciated, that they aren't happy. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that they aren't good investors and that they don't have vision and power and wisdom in their choices and innovation in their choices. I'm just saying that we do too. And that the majority of women that are starting companies, your company, it's so heart-centered. It's coming from such a good place that it needs to succeed. Your voice needs to be heard. Your product needs to be created. Your company needs to grow. That revenue, that cash flow, it needs to grow, because you are creating something from such a good place that you will create opportunities. I now realize I must give myself the permission to take the risks and go about these meetings and these opportunities, and my marketing that needs to be more visible. I gotta do that bigger. I gotta do that even bigger than my peers right now among me, because that's what's gonna take for my voice to be heard. That's what it's gonna take for us to be taken serious. Like, we have to go bold. We have to go big. And it's funny because I think a lot of it's on a subconscious level. Like, even guys will say, I don't even know that I'm doing that. They don't know what they don't know. Like, they can't help they're wired that way. They can't help that business has been done this way for all these years. Like, in that it's still just these unspoken rules, and we're trying to play by a rule book that we don't even really know and that we're not wired for. And also that if we played by those rules, it's not going to work out for us. It's not going to work out for us. Guys get hired off of guys get promoted, hired, larger opportunities, pulled from the ranks up to the top by their sponsors, off of potential. Us ladies, we get all those things, but off of production, off of actual numbers. Okay, and that, do you see where that's an issue? Do you see where if you're an entrepreneur, where you're waiting around for this mythical gatekeeper to like grab you and pull you up? He's not coming, and he doesn't exist. That magical gate of cash flow and revenue and opportunity, that does not exist. It does not exist. It exists in your heart and in your mind. It exists, but not in the way in which that you possibly, if you thought anything like me, were thinking. And it's so true. And I just needed to hear that in that moment. And I needed to hear it from a female. I needed to hear it from a female's perspective. And since I heard that, I can tell you, like, I've always been like girl power, just because, not like almost, no, you know what? No, I haven't been like girl power because I felt like that was kind of just cheesy and just ridiculous. I've just been more like independence power, because I grew up a little bit rough, and I just always wanted more, and that's okay. Then my family, my surroundings, and that's good. That's okay. That's what's got me to this place. But I plateaued because I got to this place because I did technically buck the system. I did bet on my own horse, right? I did go outside of the box, color outside of the lines. That's what's got me here. That's what's got my success to this point. To go to the next level, to create the opportunities and jobs and environment to the scale that I want to create, so that people love coming to work every day, so people can join in this financial freedom with me, so that my message can be heard and delivered from good people coming from a good place with good intent, with fantastic skills. I got to do that. I have to do that. I have to keep, I gave up my independence somewhere along the way, but as an entrepreneur, and it was very weird. And I like to think of that out loud. And once I realized I put that together, I'm like, what the hell? Like, I'm being controlled and waiting for permission from a boss that I didn't realize I had really, and also that's not paying me. You know what I mean? If anything's hindering me, but that boss is in my mind though. You see what I'm saying? Like, I hope you can see what I'm saying. I hope you can take what the message I'm trying to deliver here and just give yourself, realize that it's not even about just giving yourself permission. Scratch that. Like, that's how I was kind of wording it, and I did in some of my other videos. It's bigger than that. It's like this. Take the risks and take them now. Make yourself visible and make yourself visible now. Go out there, and if you are truly if I truly say, you don't fear rejection, like you're willing to do the hard things too, you're willing to put yourself out there, then do it. Do it, because no, you got to call and get through the gatekeeper to go and get into that board meeting. You got to go and just kind of ask for 5 minutes of their time. Your mentor's not going to do it for you. Your coworker's not going to do it for you. And you can't wait around for it, because it'll never come. It will never come. It's not going to come. So go create it. Okay? I hope this video helped you. If you like my channel or you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And listen, ladies, go out there and be boss bitches and get a mentor. If you don't have a female mentor, I would love to be yours. I'm a business coach. I'm a life coach. Whatever it is you need, if you want to take your happiness to the next level, your business to the next level, if you need to generate more sales, more revenue, if you need help perfecting your bigger vision and putting the pieces together, I'm capable of all those things, and I'm capable coming from a place of a female's power perspective. And I hope you realize just how important that is, whether it be me as your business coach or your life coach or another female. Just make sure you throw that in the mix, because I for sure forever will now. I will always have a female mentor too, not just my 2 male coaches. So, all right, guys, don't forget to subscribe. I will see you next time. Bye.